Next, from top, we've got all our tilts out of the chop to the ram and ride. Please face the camera, Adam. Our setup for all these tilts is going to be a chop, much like before. You start from start position. The hand comes in, chopping at the elbow, bringing it right up. And we're going to feed it to the other hand. We're going to grab the wrist here, 2 on 1. Just like that, keeping our chop. Once again, one more time. Very critical start for all these moves here. We're going to chop, feed it right in, and we keep it locked right there. The chop stays in, and we feed it right to the wrist. Just chop it straight in, okay? That's the ram and ride. That position there, where we have the 2 on 1 and we're on top, is the ram and ride. We're going to chop it to the ram and ride. Start over. Now from there, our first one we're going to do is a chop to the ram and ride to a Parker bar. We're going to chop to ram and ride, driving our opponent down. We're going to come in and we're going to run a wing in here, right through there. Make a fist in the back. We've got the fist in the back like a wing. We've got the wrist inside. We're going to run over towards the head and scoop it, figure 4. That's the Parker bar. From the reverse angle, go ahead and show them. I want to stop and show how you have the wrist with the fist in the back too on there. I want to really emphasize it. From the reverse angle, right there. Chop. No, here, come this way, sideways, so you see everything. No, the other angle. Chop. 2 on 1. Now from here, so they can see, please. As we're breaking him down, we can cut him down this way. Go ahead, cut him down. Now, we're going to come sliding in this gap. We're going to slide our hand up and make a fist in the back. From there, okay, come scoop the reverse angle down. Scoop this way. From there, we're going to run over the head and step. Run. Whoa, once we get up here, see how Adam starts, his chest comes up. Once he's there, it's a big step over the head and figure 4. Lock it up. On the figure 4, we want to be at the knee so it's not a scissors. The key to that is lifting this leg up. That keeps it locked at the kneecap. This is how it'll look live. Good. Next out of that same series, we've got a chop to the ram and ride, and we're going to hit a Fairfax roll. We're going to chop to the ram and ride. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a fist. No fist back. Keep the chop here. We're going to drive our opponent flat. We can't run him over like the previous move. We're going to drop our head down, right on this side, and we're going to walk him over this way, arching our back, bridging, and tilting him over. Right there. Keep the back points too. There you go. Just scoop and elevate. One more time. That's good. Scoop and elevate. Sorry, take up cooking. We're going to chop to the ram and ride, keeping that 2 on 1. With his arm controlling the elbow, we're going to drive him at an angle, cutting him down. Now, we're going to take him, when we can't drive him over, we're going to take him back. So we have to drop our head down, we're going to come through, high leg him over, and catch the tilt. Right there. Notice to catch the tilt, we're keeping this tight, balled up, and we're going to elevate the leg. This is how it'll look live. Do the reverse angle first. Just like this. Chop to the 2 on 1. Tuck the head under. We're going to roll him over us, arching our back so we don't pin ourselves. Catch the leg at the knee, right here. The important part from this angle. The foot catches under the kneecap to elevate. Takes away his bridge. Tight. Hips on hips. Keeping him tight for back points. Probably not a pin here, but good surefire points. Live, it'll look like this. Whichever way. Holding him for a 5 count. Walking him as Adam's trying to roll off. We're going to walk him and keep him scored for points. Obviously, as Adam tries to bridge and fight this way, we got our hips tight. We're going to push into him, pulling this arm away so he can't move into us. As he pulls away, that's why we have the foot hooked at the knee. We're going to keep this foot and we can use the arm to pull him into us. Back and forth, just holding him for a 5 count. Very good. Next, in our tilt series, we've got an arm bar tilt. We're going to chop to that same Radman right again. Show him the Radman right after you get it. Chop, come up, show him the Radman right. Right here, Radman right. From here, rather than cutting or breaking him down, we're going to slide up to the fist in the back underneath. Right here, fist in the back, straight across. If we come up too high, they'll stop it. Some refs will give the opponent a point. Some will stop it potentially dangerous. Either way, we don't want to stop from here. It's a good position. We're going to keep that. We drop down below the elbow, shoulder below the elbow. Down here. We don't want to be up too high. We're behind the elbow. We're going to come through, jump sides. Scoot. Okay, walk to show him. Walk to show him this part. Blocking the knee. Blocking the knee. As we jump sides, our back foot has scooped, toes underneath his ankle. Blocking, knee blocks knee. Right there. And we're going to use that, the arm bar up here, the wing in there, to pull and pull him straight back to his back, elevating that at the ankle here. Ankle. And once again, same here, we'll walk it. We'll walk it. He's scoring the whole time for a 5 count. One more time from the reverse angle. We're going to chop it to ram and ride, fist in the back. Jump sides, scoop the angle, block the knee, and we're going to get a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time again from the reverse angle. This is a very, very effective move. If I can stress any move on top, this is a high percentage scoring move. Go the other way. Adam, head towards the wall. There you go. Right there. Oh, right there. Go again from there. Chop. 2 on 1. Arm bar. Knee blocks knee. Scoop the ankle. Tilt him over. The opponent has to use all his strength to get off his back, and this is very, very low energy for us to hold him on his back. Now, from here, all right, go live now. One live. No. Show me one live. Oh. Now, we get our back points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a 5 count. From here, the opponent's natural desire is going to be to belly out. He doesn't want to give up back points. Always score your points first. We want to score points. The object on top, to get a pin is great. But if you go for the pin and you don't get your points, there's a high percentage chance it may cost you later down the road. Always get your points first, then go for your pin. After we've got our points, we're going to let him belly out, which is his desire. As he goes to belly out, notice how Brian's let go of the legs. We're going to kick over, figure for the head. That's our pin, right there. One more time. Come back, do the whole thing over again. Run it all the way through, one motion. Well, get your back points. I'll count them up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more time. I'm going to walk it through. That's live. I'm going to walk it through one more time because I cannot stress this move enough. We're going to go for the arm bar tilt. Arm bar tilt. We're going to chop, ram and ride. Fist in the back. Drop below the elbow. Block the knee. Scoop the heel. Tilt it. 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole time holding this. Elevating this. Take it away a bridge. Now, after a count, he's going to belly out. And we come up, kip over, and lock. That's our pin. Next, we've got on our tilt series, we're going to chop him, So ram and ride, break them down. We're going to go for the ball and chain. In order to go for the ball and chain, this hand comes out through the legs. Come up through the legs. Can you scoot this way, show them what you're doing? Come up, Adam. Push yourself up a little bit. Give you a gap there. We're going to grab that wrist through the legs. Switching arms on the wrist. Come back through, show them how you switch. Get the other arm back on there. Got the wrist. Bring your arm up. This arm here comes up instead of on the chop where the ram and ride on the elbow. We'll come up through the legs, grab the wrist. And then this arm is now able to come free. We come across the back, making extra pressure on there. Scoop through the elbow, hooking it. There's a ball and chain to a hook. We're going to hook it. Then we come around. I put my knee on his back. That persuades him to go. This foot here, toes underneath, ready to scoop him, just like we did on the previous tilt. And we're going to walk him back right into tilt on our lap. Keeping it all nice and tight. This stays tight, hooking him, everything pulling him tight to us, and keeping the knee hooked here, locking the knee and walking it. Walking for a count. One more time for the reverse angle. One more time from the other angle again. And live it'll look like this. Good. Next we got a 2-on-1 tilt. This is probably the easiest and simplest tilt of them all. It's a very cheap, easy tilt. We're just going to chop to that same ram and ride, the 2-on-1, and tilt them to the near side. The key to all these tilts, if you notice where we're coming across, whether we're tilting him when he's flat, whether we're coming across, is blocking the knee with our knee. The only difference between this and the arm bar is now we block on the same side, sort of. We're going to chop to the ram and ride. We're going to go ahead and block that knee. This foot comes up. Scoop so they can see. Scoop. Okay. While we're blocking the knee, this foot scoops up, comes from behind, scoops up underneath, toes underneath his ankle, and we're going to tilt him to the near side. Holding him for a 5 count. From the reverse angle. From the opposite angle, we're going to chop to a 2-on-1. Now start back in normal position. Referee's position. Put your foot back. No cheating. My foot wasn't. Okay, there you go. We're gonna chop. Catch the wrist, come up, block the knee. Now we scoop the ankle and tilt it to the near side. Live, it'll look like this. Next, we've got the Iowa tilt.